Hey, what's up, team? Happy Friday. As promised, we're going to be talking about a lot of books today. This is going out the door. It is super famous at this point, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But if you have this, there's a paperback version of this as well. It is definitely something that you either want to hold on to. There's some value there. I got to teach you guys what books are what so you guys can go out and save them. That's the whole idea. So Stephen King, obviously, this is his pen name was Richard Bachman. The story behind that is apparently Mr. King was writing so many novels so quickly that his publisher was like, dude, slow down. You got to let these breathe a bit. And he was like, nah, fam. So he wrote some really famous novels underneath this pen name. You can see there Rage. And we'll talk about that. The Long Walk, which was just, I think it was a movie, right? Oh, goodness. Mark Hamill played one of the bad guys there. Roadwork, I don't think has been made into a movie, but that's a pretty dark one as well. I won't get into it here. But The Running Man, that's actually been made into a movie twice. I think in the early 90s or late 80s, Arnold Schwarzenegger played the lead in that one way back in the day. I actually don't know who it played in the most recent one. I haven't seen it yet, but it is on my list. So one of the reasons why this book has some value, and it's getting really hard to find, though it is absolutely still out there. I find probably 2 or 3 of these a year. And I know I'm actively looking, so they're out there. That's the takeaway. But one of the reasons why this is famous is because Rage is actually about a school incident, let's call it. And when those incidents happened, I can't remember which exact incident it was, but Mr. King, out of his own accord, pulled that book from publishing. So it's very, 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 very difficult to find. Most people will only ever see it in that book in this format, which is, I think, one of the reasons why this has a lot of value. But the paperback of just Rage is like thousands of, it's a very expensive. I have never seen one in the wild. I'm looking. It's one of the grails just to have it in my book curated collection, as it were. It's a big moment in book history, and something you would just want to preserve, But so that's Richard Bachman. That's the Bachman Books. Like I said, there's this version in paperback as well. And not that it's about value, but this does have some, anywhere from $50 to $100, sometimes more. If you can find a real minty one, that, for the collectors and stuff, they will pay up for this one because it's getting pretty hard to find. This one here is the book club edition. I found it in a recycling bin, in the bins, for those that know. And it's going out the door. I listed it where I listed it. I always generally take the first offer that comes in. So the person who's getting this is getting it pretty cheap, but that's all right because I want them in. I want them out. I'm just a foster parent, so I want these to go find their forever home. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you. Be on the lookout for this one. Here's your spine if you're scanning books. As a general rule of thumb, anything with that logo might be worth kind of pausing on and taking a moment. It's New American Library. A lot of really early cool published stuff came from that 80s, 90s. So yeah, that's that. Good luck, happy hunting, and remember, if you save the books, you save the world. Don't leave any books left behind as best you can. So thanks.